Joining us now is Jack Brewer, chairman of the Jack Brewer Foundation. Thanks for being with us so early in the morning. We appreciate it. What did you make of the president's victory? What did you make of his speech? Lay it all out for us.
Well, I thought it was incredible to hear President Trump be so unifying. I think that tone that he had is one that this nation really needs right now. I mean, this is not the campaign of 2016. This is not the campaign of 2020. America needs answers for 2024 and all the pressing issues that our kids and grandkids are going to have to deal with if we don't do something about the ills going across our nation. But, I thought President Trump did an incredible job. I think the world and the nation saw that people are still behind him and rallying behind him no matter what so many in the media want to say, no matter what folks want to put out into our airways. He had a demanding victory today with over 50% of that vote.
And certainly that margin of victory, Jack, puts paid to the argument that there's as a lot of Democrats and some pundits have been claiming that there is this huge appetite in the Republican Party for an alternative. That no longer seems feasible.
That's right. President Trump has a way to answer, all the skeptics, with true results. People came out in that caucus really supporting him, and you had millions and millions of dollars being spent by all the various candidates across Iowa, and for him to do that and not even really spending much time there just shows you, how much of a voice he is and how much people are calling for him to come in and help fix the issues that we face right now as a nation.
We've been talking this morning about how the former president ran this Iowa portion of his campaign as an incumbent, right? He focused mostly on major national issues that face Republicans and the general electorate. Take a listen to him during his victory speech, touching on sort of the big ticket items.
So we're going to come together. We're going to drill, baby, drill right away. Yeah. Drill, baby, drill. We're going to seal up the border. Because right now we have an invasion. We have an invasion of millions and millions of people that are coming into our country. I can't imagine why they think that's a good thing. It's a very bad thing. I think it's a group of people that are probably larger in number than New York State. And we can't have that. We can't have that. It's not sustainable as a country. It's horrible.
If he clinches the nomination, the next step for him will be rallying the rest of the nation around his candidacy. These are precisely the issues and the positions on these issues that are anathema to a whole slate of independents, to pretty much every Democrat out there right now.
That's right, because all of our families are going to the grocery stores and we're seeing historically high food costs. All of our families are going through, the gas pump and having to spend a lot of money to travel and do the basic things that, 4 years ago was a little bit different. And so I think President Trump needs to continue that message. When he talks about drilling, at the core of our issues with inflation sits our prices on energy and our energy costs. That we were once energy independent. We had enough oil that it looked like we were going to start to be able to actually supply the world with oil, and then all of a sudden, we're depleting our oil reserves. And so, that's a 180, and that's one that happened really fast. And I don't think most on the left or the right thought that it could happen so quickly. But President Trump warned us about that. And so, whenever you have policies like he had, whether it was his tax policies and the Trump tax cuts and the way that he just came in and spurred our national economy, I think people want that again. I think when President Trump talks now, people really realize that he's already put these things into action, and that goes a long way. And then when he talks about the border, our kids and our grandkids are going to suffer if we don't do something about the situation that's happening now. Whether that's an impact on human trafficking and sex trafficking, things that, a generation ago you would never even have talked about in the United States of America. Now all of a sudden these things have become a reality in our country. Fentanyl is coming across this border and killing, innocent people. I think it's almost 300 people a day are dying from fentanyl-related issues and overdoses. And so whenever you have a national epidemic going on like that, you have to address it. President Trump is one that he's not going to sugarcoat and mince words. He's been telling us about the issues at the border for a very long time. He's been educating a lot of people, and even those that disagreed with him now are seeing the realities firsthand as you see the things going on around our nation.
All right, Jack, thanks for I was going to say staying up late with us. Maybe you got up early on the other side of the coin there. We really appreciate it. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. God bless you.